Hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kristen. You're watching Kristincooks, and this is a weeknight dinner idea I have for you. I saw this recipe on Pinterest, and it's like all the things that we love, and so I thought I would prepare this for you, and hopefully you'll make this for your family. It's really easy. It's for my family of 4. So let's get started. First of all, I'm going to boil the pasta. So I have boiling water here. I'm salting it so I can season the pasta. And I'm using bow ties. You could use fettuccine, you could use orzo, you could use any cut of pasta that you like. But I had this in my cupboard, and I just really like the way the pasta carries the sauce. It's just really good to me. So I used that. So while that is boiling, I'm going to get going on the chicken. So this is way more chicken than I needed, but it was in my freezer, and so I just decided to use all of it. So I'm just cutting these chicken breasts. First of all, I should also point out, I didn't show you, but I pounded my chicken very thin with meat mallets. And that really kind of tenderizes the chicken and helps it to cook even faster and evenly. So that's an important step that I think you should do and not skip. So catching up here, I'm just seasoning my little chicken bites with the seasonings, garlic powder, garlic salt, pepper, paprika. I think that was all I used. So just tossing the chicken and all of the seasoning very well so that all the bites get a good amount of seasoning and you don't have any bland chicken in there. And then this is optional. I like to coat chicken and any kind of meat that I'm searing in cornstarch. And this will just add a little extra texture to your chicken. It'll make it just a little bit extra crispy on the outside. So I really like doing this, and I think you should try it if you've never done it before. It's just kind of an added step to just kind of help the end result be even tastier. Okay, now the chicken is ready to be cooked. So in this large pan here, a deep-sided pan is the best thing to use in my opinion. So I have some olive oil here, coated the pan, and now I'm just going to cook the chicken kind of quickly. It doesn't take long at all. They're in small pieces, so you're just going to cook each side until it's golden brown, and then your chicken is done. We don't want to overcook it, make it, leave it in the pan longer than we should. It's just not going to take long. Just keep an eye on it, and when all the sides are golden brown, take it out. It should take, 2 or 3 minutes per side, maybe 4 minutes. And yeah, I'm trying to get it into an even layer in the pan, but I don't want to fool around with the chicken for too long because that takes away from the goldenness being developed on the chicken. Yeah. And like I said, with the cornstarch, it's just going to give you a really nice little extra crunch in your chicken. Yeah. Okay, so now that all the chicken is done, I have it out and in a different dish here waiting to be used in the cream sauce. But in the meantime, I'm going to melt some butter, add some garlic here, and then I'm going to quickly toss, once the butter is melted and the garlic is nice and fragrant, I'm going to put the chicken back in here, not to cook necessarily, but we're just coating the chicken in this nice garlic and butter mixture here. Just going to dump it back. This is totally cooked at this point. So now I'm just coating it in the butter and the garlic to give it really nice golden, not golden, but garlic flavor. Just toss it around real quick and then take it back out of the pan. Remove it again, once again, from the pan and put it kind of back in your dish to hold on the side until we're ready to finish it off. So now I'm going to remove it. I let it sit in the pan with the garlic and the butter for just a quick minute or two. That's all it really needs. There we go, right there. And it'll stay warm here. You don't have to tent it or anything. Just have it just sitting in a dish so that we can start to build the sauce is what we're doing. Okay, so now we're going to add even more garlic. This is a very garlicky dish. If you love garlic, then you're going to really like this one. We really do. We really like garlic in my house. And it's really good for you too. Let's not forget that. So we have the garlic and the butter. The butter's all melted. So now I'm going to add the cream. I will link this recipe for you in the description so you can get, complete measurements here. I'm just kind of talking you through this here and what I did. So we have about 1.5 cups of cream, I believe. And then let that warm up, get nice and warm, and then now it's going to be time to add the Parmesan cheese. You can get a little wedge of it and grate it yourself. That would be even better, but I'm just going to take a little shortcut from the store and grab the pre-shredded Parmesan. I wouldn't recommend using the powdered stuff because it's not going to melt as well. You're going to want the shredded Parmesan, not the powdery stuff. And I'm also going to season the sauce with some Italian seasoning. And then this is a trick I like to do with my Alfredo. This is pretty much an Alfredo, what we're doing here. And I like to add in some lemon juice because it really kind of brightens up the flavor, brightens up that cream a little bit, and really adds a little bit of a tart little extra punch in your cream. And it just makes it that much tastier. I just really like doing this. I feel like otherwise the cream sauce can become kind of bland, and this just adds a little extra, I don't know, just brightness is the best way I can describe it. So once you have your sauce where you want it, it's seasoned well and everything the way you like it, then add your cooked pasta that we did in the beginning, add that to the sauce and stir it around, add the chicken. As you can tell here, I didn't use all the chicken. I actually reserved this and used it for lunch like later in the week because I did make too much chicken. But in the end, this was really delicious. It looks really great, doesn't it? You can pair this with a side salad or some garlic bread. I just kept it simple this night and just did the chicken and the pasta. So I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial, and maybe this will give you some inspiration for the upcoming week. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.